Welcome to this detailed lesson on note-making and summary writing. Here, we'll learn how to condense information logically, organize ideas clearly, and write effective summaries that showcase your academic skills. Note-making is a systematic way of recording important ideas from a passage. Instead of writing everything, you extract the core information using key phrases, symbols, and logical order. This helps you quickly recall large amounts of data without rereading the full text. The significance of note-making lies in its usefulness. It saves time while revising, improves memory, helps organize your thoughts, and supports you in handling multiple subjects efficiently. Good notes follow certain rules. They avoid full sentences, stick to short phrases, use the third-person perspective, and always follow a logical sequence. Symbols and abbreviations make your notes faster to write and easier to understand. Note-making is a step-by-step process. Read the passage thoroughly, identify keywords, and question the content. Then, organize the ideas under headings and subheadings. Finally, use a clean format with symbols and abbreviations and include a key for clarity. This example shows a typical note-making format. Begin with a relevant title. Use main points with decimal notation for related subpoints. This type of indentation visually represents the relationship among ideas, making your notes organized and clear. Abbreviations and symbols are time-saving tools in note-making. For example, GOVT for government or DENV for environment. Use familiar symbols like AND for and, ORG for leads to. Make sure to include a key if you create your own abbreviations. Summary writing is the art of condensing content into a short, meaningful paragraph. The aim is to present only the essential ideas, in your own words, while maintaining logical flow and clarity. A good summary includes full sentences and connects ideas logically. Avoid examples or repeated points. Keep the length about 1/3 of the original content and ensure it reflects the core ideas. The structure of a summary begins with a topic sentence that introduces the theme. Follow it with 3 to 4 main ideas using transition words such as however, therefore, or the moreover to maintain flow. This is how CBSE presents the question. First, you're asked to make notes using a specific format and proper abbreviations. Second, you need to write a summary based on the notes, not the original passage. Passage 1, for note-making. Read the following passage carefully. The innocuous-looking double fence of barbed wire can be easily crossed over, but the Jawan at the nearby bunker advises against it. The entire area beyond is densely mined. From the small window of the bunker the muzzle of a machine gun sticks out, aimed at Pakistan. From the sentry post a little higher up, the Pakistan border outpost can be seen with binoculars and there is a smaller hut much closer with a machine gun. 2 days ago, one of the men had his hat blown off by automatic fire from across the border. The tension is heightened by the sub-zero breeze. It's winter in Gorez, Kashmir, 8,000 feet above sea level, the line of control between India and Pakistan-occupied territory. Unofficially, the two countries are at peace. But peace has rarely ever extended to the line of control, the ceasefire line determined after the 1971 war. The line of control does not have the sanctity of the international boundary, as the Border Security Forces Inspector General for Kashmir observes. We cannot take it for granted that they won't do anything here even with best of relations between India and Pakistan. Ergo, the perpetual alert. The alertness is responsible for the military atmosphere that prevails at Kashmir headquarters and outposts. At international boundaries, as in Rajasthan and Bangladesh, the BSF functions as the police force it was envisaged to be when founded in 1965. It checks smuggling and infiltration, and even sorts out problems of straying cattle. Those intercepted are often armed with closed combat automatic weapons, which can be very effective against the BSF standard 7.62 self-loading rifle. And death comes easily in those mountains, where the body's energy is spent fighting the cold. On daily border patrols, small injuries can spell death. Not long before our visit, 2 Jawans overcame by fatigue had stopped to rest near Razdan. They simply froze to death. 10-day patrols often set out from the outposts, eating, sleeping and moving about in snow, with blizzards and avalanches possible any time. And it's never certain that every man will return alive. The BSF has a greater responsibility on the mountain passes of the line of control. It is very often on its own. In case of attack, the army will not be able to reach the passes quickly as it would on the plain. And the Kashmir outposts are cut off from the rest of the world in the winter months, when the BSF men are expected to hold on to their posts under attack. On the basis of your reading of the passage, make notes on it, using headings and subheadings. Supply an appropriate title to it. Use recognizable abbreviations, minimum 4, wherever necessary. 5 marks. B. Write a summary of the notes prepared, in not more than 80 words. 3 marks. Answer. Our brave Jawans. 1 line of control. 1.1 marked, double fence of barbed wire. 1.2 area beyond, densely mined. 1.3 disputed, high tension and perpetual alert. 2 BSF. 2.1 founded, 1965. 2.2 FNS. As a police force. 2.2.1 at Raj, Bang, Borders and LOC. 2.2.2 checks, smuggling, infiltration, prob of straying cattle. 3 difficulties faced by the Jawans. 3.1 armed aggressors. 3.2 hostile weather. 3.2.1 bitterly cold in Kashmir, small injuries spell death. 3.2.2 extremely hot in Raj. Abbreviations used. FNS, functions. Raj. Rajasthan. Bang. Bangladesh. LOC, line of control. Problem. B. Summary. The area beyond the fence line of control is densely mined. Since it is disputed, perpetual alert is maintained. Border Security Force founded in 1965 functions as a police force at Rajasthan and Bangladesh borders. It checks smuggling, infiltration, and problems of straying cattle. The Jawans have to face armed aggressors, hostile weather, and difficult terrain. On daily border patrols, small injuries can spell death. They simply froze to death. Prepared by K. Rajendra Prasad.